आवाज से परे मधुर साज से भरे अंदाज में बुलाए बाबा पुकार के बच्चे आओ। आवाज से परे मधुर साज से भरे अंदाज में बुलाए बाबा पुकार के बच्चे आओ। सितारों से दूर सितारों का जहां रहता परम सितारा बेहद सुकून वहां। सितारों से दूर सितारों का जहां रहता परम सितारा बेहद सुकून वहां। बच्चे आओ बच्चे नूर समंदर दिखता सुंदर लहराए निरंतर आनंदित अंतर। मौजों की मौज लेने का है समय वो प्रेम डोर से खींचे वहाँ। जी भर निहार के लिए पंख प्यार के हम उड़ चले। आवाज से परे मधुर साज से भरे अंदाज में बुलाए बाबा पुकार के बच्चे आओ।
children, day and night, in Baba, Baba within, and you will experience limitless happiness. What is the only one thought that goes on within? Baba, Baba within, and you will experience limitless happiness. It will remain in your intellect that Baba is giving you the treasures of the will. The will is a very healthy thing. So when we keep on creating the thought about Baba, Baba, then it's not just a word. First, Baba word is a vibration. Second, when we think Baba, then we also remember Gyan. So here comes a situation, and we say Baba, and then we will eventually remember what Baba has said to face that situation. So Baba not like a word, but Baba like a point of knowledge. Baba is ocean of knowledge. So when we remember Baba, we also remember the knowledge. We cannot be upset and say Baba, Baba. That is not Baba. Baba means they need that point of knowledge. Which children does Baba call honest flowers? Say what indicates such children. So let's make a list. What is honest flower? Honest flower. Honest children. Anyone? What is honest children? Honest children. Over what Baba is saying. And what else? What else? True. Yeah. So what would be true? Honest children. The logic children. What is honest children? So Baba says, honest flowers are those who never become influenced by Maya. They do not have any conflict with Maya. Ji? They do not have any conflict with Maya. Even if such honest flowers come last, they make effort to move fast. This journey is not about when we came. This journey is about what we did after we came. So never give yourself this excuse that we came late. Food and drama are fair to everybody. Number one is not going to be in proportion to who came early, who came late. Cannot be in that proportion. It is only in proportion to who did work on this journey. So Baba says, even if such honest flowers come last, they make effort to grow. They keep the aim of going ahead of even the older ones. They stay busy in making effort to remove their defects. They do not see the defects of others. So that is the point to be underlined today. Last week also Baba had said, I decorate you, but you spoil that decoration by seeing others. Because when we see others, we are seeing a defect. And when we see the defect is on our mind. Even if we say, why are they like this? Why did they do this? Then we are churning the defect. It's not about just churning about the other soul. It's about churning the defect. And when we churn the defect will become. So what will happen to soul power? What will happen to soul power? Even if we don't churn, just look at the defect. So today's homework. Check only yourself. Don't look at the defect of others. So they stay busy in making effort to remove their defects. They do not see the defect of others. Om Shanti. God Shiva speaks. He is the spiritual father because Shiva is the supreme spirit, the supreme soul. Every day the father explains new things to you. There are many sannyasis, etc., who relate the Gita. They are not able to remember the father. The word Baba cannot emerge from their lips. The word Baba cannot emerge from their lips. This word is for those on the family path, whereas they belong to the path of isolation. They only remember the element of light. So they remember the home, not the father. They only remember the element of light. They never say Shiv Baba. You can go and check. You can go and check. Now we don't need to check. We know everything. Otherwise we go to find out. Check anything. Now is the time we have to go nowhere. Just remain focused on the path. We have understood, we have recognized, we have faith. So we only continue on that journey. You can go and check. When great knowledgeable sannyasis such as Chinmayanand etc. relate the Gita, it isn't that they consider Sri Krishna to be the God of the Gita and have yoga with him. No, they only have yoga with the element of light. They have the knowledge of the Brahma element and the elements. It is not possible for anyone to call Sri Krishna Baba. We don't call Sri Krishna Baba. In fact, we call Sri Krishna Bacha. And Sri Krishna is not called the father. Sri Krishna is always looked more as a child. In Bhakti, the form which is worshipped the most or loved the most is Sri Krishna as a child. Why Sri Krishna as a child? Why Sri Krishna as a child? Yours, child of the Father. Brahma Baba became child of the Father. And once he became the child of the Father, then he became Sri Krishna. No? So it's a child form. So Baba says they don't ever refer to Sri Krishna as Baba. Therefore, Sri Krishna is not the Baba who relates the Gita. Everyone calls Shiva Baba because he is the father of all souls. All souls call out to him, Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. He is the Supreme, the highest, because he resides in the Supreme Abode. All of you also reside in the Supreme Abode, but he is called Supreme Soul. So we are also a soul, he is also a soul. He also lives in Paramdham, we also lived in Paramdham. And why is he Supreme Soul? Everything is same. Then why is he Supreme Soul? Yeah. Only one difference because of which everything changes. Baba does not come in the cycle of birth and death. So our power keeps on depleting. He remains as the ocean of all powers. But he says you become Bab Saman. So, which means we have the power to reach that stage where we become like Baba. In a world where a human being is not even able to make another one like them. No? And God is saying, you become like, become like. So we have to check, where have we reached? Where have we reached? So Baba says he does not have come in the cycle of rebirth. All souls call out to him, Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. All of you also reside in the Supreme Abode, but he is called the Supreme Soul. He never takes rebirth. He himself says, my birth is divine and unique. There is no one else who can enter a chariot and show you the way to become masters of the world. This is why the Father says, no one knows me as I am or what I am. No one knows me as I am or what I am. So if we don't know as he is and what he is, then we will not be able to take his. Look at this mic. If we don't know the mic as it is or what it is, we will not be able to get complete benefit from it. All of us have phones. Some are just using that much, but some know everything about the phone. As it is, what it is. Then they will be able to use every aspect of it. So Baba says, you don't know me as I am, what I am before we came into camp. And that is why soul power only kept depleting. We were also remembering God only from copper age, with lot of love, with lot of devotion, right? Lot of effort, more than now. More than now, no? Effort was more than what it is now. But only little mistake was, don't know him as I am and what I am. It is only when I give my own introduction that you can come to know me. How can those who believe in the element of light or the elements consider Sri Krishna to be their father? All souls are children. How could everyone call Sri Krishna father? Again, different religions will not call Sri Krishna father. It cannot be said that Sri Krishna is everyone's father and that we are therefore all brothers, or that have to happen, sorry, or that Sri Krishna is omnipresent. Not everyone can be Sri Krishna. So they say God is omnipresent, but they never say Sri Krishna is omnipresent. All kinds of confusion we created from God. They will say Sri Krishna is God. They will say God is omnipresent, but they will not say Sri Krishna is omnipresent. And who started all this confusion? Not everyone can be Sri Krishna. If everyone were Sri Krishna, they would also have to have a father. Human beings have forgotten everything. Because of them not knowing him, it is said only a few out of multi-millions know me. Anyone can recognize Sri Krishna. That's another point. If God comes as Sri Krishna is the form, anyone can recognize. But it's only when he comes as he is, which cannot be seen, then how many recognize? So we need to ask ourselves, how come I recognized? How come we recognized?
Yeah, that one of the
How we became one of those multi-millions? Because we recognized. But how did we recognize? Huh?
every cycle.
Every cycle we recognized. But every cycle, why we recognized? We are the fortunate ones. Oh, acha. We did a lot of devotion. Drama mein part. This is just a part. And we have this part. The others are not having that part. That is why Baba says drama is very powerful. For someone, we will keep feeling this person will come in Gyan, this person will come in Gyan. So sweet, everything. Try however hard. We also try, they also try. Just doesn't happen. They have also done a lot of devotion. They are doing now also. Just doesn't happen. Why? Part. That part is there for everybody. So Baba says, they also have an image of Sri Krishna, but in fact, that is also not an accurate image. They hear from the people of Bharat that he is worshipped a great deal. Therefore, it is written in the Gita, God Sri Krishna. Can God be called Lord? They say Lord Sri Krishna. In fact, important people are given the title Lord. They give this to many. This is called the city of darkness. They call any impure person a Lord. There is such a difference between the impure people of today and Shiva or Sri Krishna. The Father says, the knowledge that I give you now will later disappear. The knowledge will disappear. So the knowledge is only for this birth. After that is whatever we do with this knowledge now. Knowledge is for this birth. Whatever we do with this knowledge now is going to create all the other births. So important is use that knowledge in every thought. The more we use it, the no more it will become ours. The more it will become ours, the longer it will stay with us. Baba says 21 births. But actually, if you see, our whole cycle will get influenced with this knowledge. Whole cycle will get influenced. Because every birth is a consequence of the previous births. So when those 21 births are perfect, then the births from copper age will also be very nice, no? In comparison to the world at that time. Whose this birth was nice before coming into Gyan? Nice means everything fine. Hemant bhai, this birth was nice before coming into Gyan also. Everything was okay. No, lot of problems. No. Anori bhai, this birth was nice before coming into Gyan also. Very different. Very different. Acha. Different means? Different is different. Nice means when you look in comparison to what the world is going through. Everything is okay, body is healthy, people are fine around us, work is going on fine. If this is also everything we have, this birth is fine. This birth is fine. Huh?
Life was good. There's no clear understanding.
That is fine. Even if you compare your life to what the world is going through, life is, and that is a sign that if the last birth is also fine, then how would the remaining 83 be? So it will not impact only 21 births. This birth before coming into Gyan is the worst birth of the cycle. The last one will be the worst one, right? Where you have reached Ekdam. So this is how the worst was. So imagine how the rest of the cycle will be. So use the Gyan well. It's not going to last for 21 births. It's going to last for 5,000 years. And it still remains. That's why Baba comes and we recognize. If that didn't remain, that purity in that soul, the soul cannot recognize only. Cannot recognize because the Gyan is not there for them to recognize. That is the part. So Baba says, they call any impure person Lord. The Father says, the knowledge that I give you now will later disappear. It is I who come and establish the new world, and it is I who now give you this knowledge. It is only when I give you this knowledge that you children can listen to it. No one apart from me, no one apart from myself can relate it. No one even knows it. No one even knows this knowledge. No, we were not relating it. Can those sannyasis remember Shiv Baba? They cannot even tell others to remember incorporeal God. In Bhakti also, if we tell anybody God is Nirakar, incorporeal, they say, but we cannot connect with Nirakar, so we need a form. So they will not deny. They say, God is incorporeal, but how can anyone connect to incorporeal? So we need a form. So Baba said, no one knows it. Have you ever heard them say this, that remember the incorporeal God? They cannot even tell others to remember the incorporeal God. Even many well-educated people don't understand anything. The Father, obviously, the Father sits here and teaches you children. He is the Father, the teacher, and the Guru. Shiv Baba sits here and explains to everyone. Because of not understanding this, they have not shown Shiva in the Trimurti. They portray Brahma, who's called the father of humanity, as the one who creates people, but he is not called God. God does not create people. Does God create? God creates. Baba said, God does not create people. All souls are children of God. He therefore has to create people through someone who adopted you. The Father adopted you through Brahma. It is only when you first become Brahmins that you can then become deities. You have never heard this aspect before. The Father of humanity surely has a part. He surely has to act. He surely has to act. So Baba also is an actor in this drama, right? So he surely has to act. Otherwise, where would so many people come from? They cannot be children born through vice. Those Brahmins born through vice would say that their surname is Brahmin. Everyone's name is different. Only after Shiv Baba enters him is Prajapita Brahma called by that name. This is new aspect. The Father himself says, no one knows me. No one knows the world cycle either. This is why the rishis and munis all said, Neti, Neti. They neither know the Supreme Soul nor the creation of the Supreme Soul. So they don't know soul, they don't know Supreme Soul, even soul, very different concept in both. So don't know soul, don't know Supreme Soul, don't know cycle, don't know karma also. They will say God writes destiny. So don't know karma also. Don't know karma. They will say soul does not get affected by sin or punya. They live. So we don't know anything. They neither know the Supreme Soul nor the creation of the Supreme Soul. The Father says, only when I come and give my background and give my introduction can they know me. Those deities there do not know how they received their kingdom. They do not have any knowledge of this. Once they have attained their status, there is no need for this knowledge. So this is the birth to know the knowledge, use the knowledge, and from golden age is to live that knowledge. Which means you become that. You have become that. Once they have attained their status, there is no need for this knowledge. This knowledge is needed for salvation. They will have already attained salvation. There are very deep matters that have to be understood. Only sensible ones will understand. Are we understanding everything? Are we understanding everything? Yes? So understanding means we have to use it. We have to use it, no? So Baba says only sensible will understand. So we have to use this. However, the old mothers do not have as much wisdom. Each one of you has your own part according to drama part. So we are playing our part or creating our part. We're playing our part or creating our part. We don't have to do anything, whatever part is going on. Playing our part or creating our part. Playing our drama or creating our drama.
Right now we are playing, and for future we are creating.
You came this morning for Murli class. You played your part or you created your part? Those who didn't come, they played their part or created their part? We're creating it at every moment. If we say we are playing, then we say, okay, whatever is in drama. There are many Brahmins will say, whatever is in drama will happen, which means they're just playing, they feel. They don't think they're doing anything right now. Every moment we have to create that part. If I come for Murli, I create a part. If I don't come, I create a part. If I think the right thought, I'm creating a part. If I'm creating a waste, I'm creating a part. So we don't have to live in this consciousness that we are just playing what was recorded. We have to live in the consciousness we are recording new every second. So be careful. Playing makes us very, they say whatever is in the drama will happen. It's not whatever is in the drama will happen. What I am going to do now will become my drama. Never use drama in the wrong. Drama is only for that scene which is over. Drama is never for the scene which has to happen. It's only over, so we say, okay, drama, finished. That is also why, so that not a single waste thought to be created. Now, if it was in the drama, it's over. But if it cannot use, if it will be in the drama, it will happen. No, drama is not for the present or the future. Drama is only for the past moment. Never say, let's see what's in the drama. No, never. That is the easiest way to become very lazy and laid back. So Baba says, your part according to the drama plan. They would not say, oh God, give me a good intellect. If I were to give everyone the same intellect, what would have happened? If I were to give, Shiv Baba says, if I were to give everyone the same intellect, what would happen? Baba says, everyone would become Narayan. Would everyone sit on the throne on top of each other? Yes, the aim and objective has to become that. Everyone is making effort to change from an ordinary human to Narayan. They will become that according to their efforts. How many of us feel we've shifted from the ordinary? Shifted? So we have this keep checking. Keep checking how much I'm shifting more from the ordinary. And ordinary means ordinary consciousness. I am this, I am this. Still, few days back, Baba said, I am American. This is wrong consciousness. We still talk like this. I am Gujarati. Wrong. God. Fail. Fail. Ask other people also. Are you Gujarati? What is this question? So everything new. Everything new. No religion consciousness, nationality consciousness, caste consciousness, nothing. I am. Fill in the blanks. Only soul and nothing else. The minute I put any other word there, I am. Consciousness is gone. Oh, then it has become ordinary consciousness. That was our consciousness before Gyan. I am. So I am soul. Apart from that, any word goes back to the old consciousness. So new consciousness will change, then the thinking will change, then the behavior will change, everything will change. But it has to change up to divinity. It has to change up to divinity. Right now, we've become better than before. Better than before. We can say we've become much better than before. But Baba has not chosen us to become better than before. Baba has chosen us to become Narayan. Baba says you cannot become Narayan. We will say, Baba, we'll become, you see. In Avya only Baba says, become, I will increase the numbers. Right? Yeah. You become. So Baba said, everyone will not sit on top of each other. aim and objective has to become that. Everyone is making efforts to change from an ordinary human into Narayan. They will become that according to their efforts. If you all raised your hands to say that you will become Narayan, the Father would laugh internally. Why? Because if they're doing nothing and saying we want to become Narayan. No? So that is why Baba will laugh. So Baba says, how can everyone become the same? They would all be number wise. There is Narayan the first, the second, the third, just as there is Edward the first, the second, the third. So 8 words in Satyug. 8 words. So that is how that kingdom continues. The first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, 8. But it becomes number wise. No. So the number one will be the one who becomes the first Narayan. Although you have the same aim and objective, each of you can understand for yourself what status you would claim if your activity remains as it is. As it is. You definitely have to make effort. Baba brings number wise flowers and he would also give them out number wise. However, he does not do that because some of you would lose hope. Imagine Baba coming into class with hours, then giving love. You are number one, you are number two, you are. Rest of the Murli, we wouldn't understand anything only after that. I am number 10. Oh, finished. So Baba says Baba doesn't do all this. No, he can say it. Sometimes in the Murli, Baba says, I can make you sit number wise in the class. So if all that happens, then so many waste thoughts. Then we will also look at the other person. How can Baba call this person number 4 and me 10? You know what they did yesterday. Lot of things will happen if Baba gives numbers. So Baba says, I'm not going to do this. So Baba says, Baba knows and he also sees which one does more service, which ones are good flowers. What is service? What is service? More service we have to. What is service? What seva are we doing now? We are doing the seva of creating the golden age. We are doing the seva of creating the golden age. So each moment when my sthiti, my stage is in soul consciousness, whatever we are doing, that will become seva. Because we are giving to the world that right energy to change. And each time that we are on the opposite stage, that time we are strengthening Kali. So actually, if we check during the day, so many times we are on Satyug side and so many times we are still on Kalyug side. That is what it means to be on Sangam. Sometimes you're standing on the borderline. But now it is time to be. How much time can we keep on going into Kalyug again? Now it is the time to go into Satyug. So throughout the day, I have to check how many hours was seva. If we don't understand seva in the right way, then we look at seva only in the doing. I did this seva. Seva is not in the doing, seva is in the being. If I'm not taking care of the being, then I could be doing something called as seva, but then still it will not be seva. So I could be doing this program, I could be taking care of the center, but inside if I'm creating waste thoughts, inside if there is ego, then zero seva. But you can be at home cooking food in your home kitchen, not in the center kitchen, taking care of your children, not students of the center, but you are doing it with that consciousness. That is seva, because you are creating golden age vibrations while doing that. And we can be in the center, saying we are doing seva in the center, but inside there are waste thoughts, then we are creating Kalyug living in the center or doing seva. So seva is not in the doing. This is the biggest mistake we have created in the yoga, right? I have to do seva, I have to do seva, I have to do seva, running after seva. Seva is not doing, seva is being. Baba says it in the Murli, your stage is seva. Satyug cannot get created by doing programs. Satyug cannot get created by doing programs. Satyug is created by being in that stage, program or no program. Stage has to be the same. Whether you're cooking in the center kitchen or you're cooking in your home kitchen, sthiti has to be the same. When we're cooking in the center, how is the sthiti? Anybody will say, you're not tired. No, we're tired. Not tired at all. Why not tired? Baba is getting it done now. So how will I be tired? And when we go home, then we will be tired because there we say, now I have to cook. In the center, Baba cooks. At home, I cook. That's all that changes. If I do programs at center, it is Baba gets it done. If I'm doing something at my Lokik work, I have to do this, I have to do this. Baba disappears, Seva over. So we are 24/7 on Seva. 24/7 on Seva. Seva is in the being. The Satyugi stage will create the Satyugi world. So that is our Seva. Seva is not in the doing. That's why all this comparison and doing this, I did not get to do this, I did not do this only is depleting everything. So cooking at home in the kitchen has to be like, now we have to make that home a center. If I want, I can make a home as center. If I want, I can make a center blocking. Then nothing to do with the place. It's all to do with our consciousness, our sthiti. If I want, then at home it is Mera Baba. If I want, it can be at the center. This is mine, this is yours. It's all with sthiti. So ready to make your home the center? Baba has said in Murli's, every lane will have a center. Every lane will have a center. So who's ready to make their home a center? So what do we have to go? Just go and shift our consciousness. This is Baba's center. Not this is my chair, this is my this. Nothing is mine. No attachment, no dependency to anything. No preference also now. Anybody asks you, what do you like more? Well, nothing. Everything is same. Even if you like something more, don't say it. Create that stage. No preference. Because if I like something, then again there is something I don't like. If I like this more, then there is something I like less. Soul conscious, there will be no less, no more, no better, no nothing. It has to reach that stage where you are same always, same. That is when waste thoughts automatically. That is when dependency will finish. I want it like this. Oh, create it better. If it doesn't happen, fine. Stage will not be dependent on anything outside. That will be soul conscious. So that is the practice. So now our home is center. Who is the center in charge? No, we need one center in charge. Baba is everywhere. Who is the center in charge? Anoliben, who is center in charge? It has to be one person, not me. Now between Alpesh and you decide who is center in charge. There, he's taken it. He said me. See, you failed by saying we. He said me. He's become center in charge now. Center in charge, instrument. Automatically more attention. Logic, attention goes away. I will get irritated with somebody. I'll center instrument. Center instrument. Everyone is looking at me. I'm on the stage. I have to be perfect. Automatically, seva is happening. Automatically, the place is becoming a center. It is in the consciousness. So that is seva. So seva, how many hours a day? Even in the sleep. That's why Baba says sleep like a yogi. There is seva happening even when we are sleeping, because so many hours go in sleep. And we will be able to see that. It all depends on what is your sthiti during sleep. Check any kind of dreams, any kind of emotions being experienced in sleep. That will also change gradually. That will also change. So we are on seva always, right? Everybody open the center. Don't go home and tell anybody else. They'll also panic. They said they're making center over here. Center is a consciousness. Center is a consciousness. So Baba says that there are many older ones sitting here, but there are also some new good flowers. He would say, this one is a number one honest flower. He does not have any conflict or jealousy, etc. Many definitely still have one defect or another. No one can be called complete. You need to make a great deal of effort in order to become 16 celestial degrees full. No one can become complete yet. Even now, some good children have a great deal of jealousy in them. They have defects. Can we all see our defects? Can we see our defects? The biggest problem is when we can't see the defect. As long as we can see the defect, everything is perfect. As long as we can see the stain on this cloth, we'll clean it, if not today, tomorrow. If we see the stain, we'll keep rubbing it. It may take time to go, but as long as we can see the stain. Problem is only when we can't see the defect. And a bigger problem is when we justify that defect as right. Then we are very far away from Gyat then. Very far away. So now we have to check, am I able to see it in my thought immediately? This thought was not right. This thought was not right. So even that is awareness. That is when Gyan is living on my mind. So Baba says everyone has their defects, but we are working on ourselves to become 16 celestial degrees full. What do the people of the world know? They do not understand anything. Very few people understand. The poor understand quickly. The unlimited Father has come to teach you. By remembering that Father, your sins will be cut away. We have come to the Father. We will definitely receive the inheritance of the new world from Baba. It is number wise, from 100 to 1. But once you know the Father, once you listen to a little of this knowledge, you will definitely go to heaven. So one guarantee though is done. One guarantee is done. That once you're listening to the knowledge, you will definitely go to heaven. So some people are happy with it. As long as I'm going now, I have to work harder than he said. This is okay. It's like some children in school, no, as long as I'm passing. Why stress of coming first? Passing in numbers, much. But Baba will say, become better, 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 polishing. So Baba says you will definitely go into heaven. It is not a small thing to go to heaven for 21 births. It is not like they say when someone dies that he goes to heaven for 21 births. Where is heaven? There is so much misunderstanding. Even good and important people say that so and so has gone to heaven. They don't understand what they refer to when they say heaven. Only you know this. You are also human beings, but you have become Brahmins. You call yourself Brahmins. You Brahmins have one Babdada. Therefore, you could ask the sannyasis. The great versions spoken by God say, forget the body and the religions of the body and remember me alone. Was it Sri Krishna who said, remember me alone? Do you remember Sri Krishna? They would never say yes. There would then be revelation. The poor innocent ones who go to them don't understand anything. What is happening in Bhakti?
Om Shanti Shanti Om Shanti Shanti अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो होगा दूर अंधेरा शिव का कर लो ध्यान आ रहा पावन पुण्य सवेरा इसी राजपथ पर चलकर तुम पालो अपना बसेरा। तुम हो आत्मा तन से न्यारे, परमात्मा को प्यारे। दिव्य गुणों को धारण करके योगी बनो दुलारे। ज्योति बिंदु ही तोड़ेगा ये माया मोह का घेरा। अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
Poor innocent ones who go to them don't know anything. They become angry in front of their followers. The name Durvasha, sage known as for his anger, is remembered. They have a great deal of arrogance. They have many followers. It is the kingdom of the path of devotion. No one has the power to question them. Otherwise, you could ask them, you worship Shiv Baba, so whom do you call God? Is God in the pebbles and the stones? Later on, they will come to understand all of these things. They now have so much intoxication. All of them are called worshippers. They cannot be called worthy of worship. The Father says, scarcely a few know me. Out of your children too, only a few know me accurately as I am, who I am. Don't we all know him? Don't we all know? Baba says, out of you also only few know me as I am, who I am. So in Hindi it is said, कोटों में कोई, पर कोई में कोई. So कोटों में कोई matlab out of all the millions and billions, few will recognize the Father. But then from that few will understand him as he is. So how would I know I'm understanding him as he is? Because the more we understand him, if we see our journey, what we understood 2 years back of Baba, today it has changed. Tomorrow it will change. Next year it will change. Because the more we understand him, that means the more we are inculcating the Gyan. The more our sthiti is becoming like Baba, soul conscious. So that is understanding him. The more we are here and still doing all the old stuff, then Baba said, what have you understood from this Gyan? You're still doing this. So we are here, but how much have we understood Baba? But then that also we should understand. Everyone has their own part. So we are not to question their part. Today Baba is not to look at anyone else's part and create any waste thoughts. Give them a blessing immediately. Bring them a blessing. So Baba says, scarcely a few know me. Out of you two children also, only a few know me accurately as I am and who I am. Internally, you experience a great deal of happiness. You understand that Baba is giving you the kingdom of heaven. You receive the treasures of Kuber. A play about Aladdin's lamp is also shown. When the lamp is rubbed, huge treasures emerge. Many such plays are shown. There is also a story about what an emperor whose friend was God did. He would give his kingdom for a day to the first person who came onto the bridge. All of these are just stories. Now the father explains that God is the friend of you children. He enters this one and eats and drinks and plays with you. When you remember the father while playing, it means that both are there at this one. There are two, Bab and Dada. However, no one understands this. They say that he came in a chariot, and so they have portrayed a horse chariot. Even now also, the world is waiting and that final avatar has to come. And they call him the Kalki avatar and they show him on a horse. To come from up above on a horse. So that much we remember even in Bhakti. That is going to come on a horse. So who is the horse? So Baba says, I use this one. It cannot be said that Shri Baba sits in Sri Krishna and gives knowledge. They can say God Sri Krishna speaks. They do not say God Brahma speaks. No, this is the chariot. It is said God Shiva speaks. The Father sits here and gives you his own introduction and tells you the beginning, the middle, and the end of creation and its duration. No one else knows these things. Those who are sensible would use their intellect. Sannyasis have to renounce everything. You also renounce the whole world, including your bodies. So, that is the effort to renounce. They renounce. We have to use and renounce. Use it, be there, live with them, work there, eat everything, but be renounced. Which means be there, but that should not be here. That is renounce. When something is here, then it becomes mine. If it is there, it is just there. So be with everyone, live with family, take care of children, but they should not be here. So our sannyasis, be with everyone, do everything, Baba here. Then, so that we have to keep checking. Where am I reaching in that level of the sannyas? It has to go deeper and deeper. That is our Purusharth. You understand that those are your old skins and that you have to go to the new world. We souls are not residents of this place. We only come here to play our parts. We are originally residents of the supreme abode. You children also know what the incorporeal tree up there is like. Everyone has seen that, the tree of the souls? Where do they all reside? In the incorporeal world. The drama is predestined. There are many billions of human souls. Where do they reside? In the incorporeal world. However, the stars in the sky are not souls. People have even called those stars as deities. Many wrong things have been written in the scriptures. All of that is the paraphernalia of the path of devotion through which you have continued to come down. You will definitely come down if you are to take 84 births. This is the Iron Aged world. Satyug is called the Golden Aged world. Who resides there? The deities. No one knows where they went. Yeah, that is. No one knows where the deity went. What will they say? Even if you ask where they went, then they will say. So where did those deities go? Where do those deities go? They cannot imagine that deities have taken birth and become ordinary, because for them deity is always a deity. They cannot come in the ordinary world. So Baba says, where did the deities go? They took rebirth. The father has explained that while taking rebirth, they changed from deities into Hindus. So it was not Hindu as a religion, it was deity as a religion. Then they become impure. So Baba says, no one else's religion changes in this way. No one knows why their religion changed. The father says they become corrupt in their religion and their behavior. When they were deities, they were pure couples. So now how do we have to live with everyone at home? How do we have to live with the family? How do we have to live in the family? Like we are living in Satyug. How would they live? They would live together, but how would that be? That is why. So that is why Baba does not ask us to leave homes, because Baba is asking us to create the complete Satyugi sthiti here. So if in Satyug we had to leave homes, then he would have said, okay, now you leave home. But because in Satyug we have to live with people, Sangam Yuga also we will have to live with people. So whatever we have to do in Satyug, we have to become that. Only physical Satyug will change. Everything that is visible to the eye. Here, everything will have to get created now. So how do people live in Satyug at home? So Baba says when they were deities, they were pure couples. Then they became impure in the kingdom of Ravan, and so they could no longer be called deities. That's why the name Hindu was given. God Sri Krishna did not establish the deity religion. Surely it must have been Shiva Baba who came and established it. People celebrate the birth of Shiva or the night of Shiva, but they do not know what he did and when he came. There is also the scripture Shiv Puran. In fact, there is only the one Gita of Shiva which Shiv Baba spoke. There are no other scriptures. You do not commit any violence. No scriptures of yours is created. You go to the new world. There are no scriptures or Gita in the golden age. Who would study them there? So there what will we study then? What will that prince and princess go to school and study? Huh? Music and art. No chemistry, physics. God, that will start later on. They don't even have to create anything in the outside world. Right? It is all just happening on its own. Because everything in that world is working with soul power. It is when soul power will diminish, then the power of science will have to start. Then the power of science will have to start. When the soul power is there, no power of science is needed. So even if we look at science as it is, more and more that Kali Yuga is coming to an end, more and more we need science. More and more we need science. Even healing the body. Earlier they used to just heal the body like this. Hold the hand, check the pulse, give something and done. Now just go with one fever, doctor will say do this blood test, do this scan, do. So completely dependent on science, not using that power of intuition to understand what is happening in the body. So this is the journey, shifting from complete soul consciousness, then becoming completely body consciousness, then dependent totally on science. Even if we look at this one birth, till 20 years back, we could remember everyone's number, everyone's birth date, everything. Now, just sometimes you create confusion and giving your own number. Dependence on science. So, this last 50 years dependence on science became the highest. That means the soul power became depleted. Now that AI will come and people will stop using soul power anymore. Everything AI will do. Do this for me, do this for me. So that is when science will completely take over then. Completely take over. Even now spellings you don't know. Enter the wrong spelling. That app only corrects your spelling for you. So what will happen to my spelling? Finished, gone. This is what. We started typing so much, we're not able to write properly now. See how much effect that has on us. When this next platforms will come, even that whatever little is left, gone, over. So that is why these children are going to get affected a lot. Because at least while we were growing up, we did that little bit. They will not be doing even that little bit. So that will not just be in what they're doing, but the soul power will get affected, science will take over completely. And then cut shift to a world science is over and soul power takes over completely. So that is the cycle of 5,000 years. So Baba says when they were pure deities, they were pure couples. Now they have come in the impure kingdom of Ravan. Sorry. You do not commit any violence. No scriptures of yours are created. You go to the new world. There are no scriptures or Gita in the golden age. Who would study them there? People say that the Vedas and scriptures have existed since the beginning of time. They do not know anything. There are no scriptures in heaven. The Father created the deities. They all attained salvation, and so there would be no need for them to study scriptures. There are no scriptures there. The Father has now given each of you the key of this knowledge with which the lock of your intellect was opened. So in the world also they say buddhi ko tala lag gaya iske, which means the intellect is locked. When anyone's doing something wrong, and how much ever everybody tries to make them understand and they don't understand it, they say buddhi ko tala lag gaya. Intellect is locked. And Baba is coming and giving us the key of knowledge. Previously, those locks were completely locked, and so you did not understand anything. Ancha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says, Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children say, Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence. Do not be jealous of anyone. Remove your defects and make effort to become complete. Remove your defects and make effort to become complete. Claim a high status by studying. Renounce everything, including your own body. So, renounce your body means our state of mind should not be dependent on the body. Our mind should heal the body, not get affected by the body. So this is renounce, not getting affected by anything. Do not commit any type of violence. Do not have any arrogance. So do not be jealous. Do not look at defects of people. Remove your defects. Do not commit any type of violence. Where is the violence? In the mind. Do not have any arrogance. Blessing. May you have the happiness and intoxication of having imperishable and unlimited rights and therefore become constantly free. May you have the happiness and intoxication of having imperishable and unlimited rights and therefore become constantly free. People in the world claim their rights with a lot of effort, whereas you have received your rights without making any effort. Without making any effort. To become a child means to claim your rights. What was the only effort? We said Mera Baba and got everything. Mera Baba. Stay in the intoxication. Sorry, to become a child means to claim your efforts. Wow, I am an elevated soul who has all the rights. Stay in the intoxication and happiness of these unlimited rights, and you will be constantly carefree. If someone has a lot of wealth, they don't need to worry about anything. Just stay in that intoxication. I have everything. So Baba says, stay in the intoxication of these unlimited rights and you will constantly be carefree. These imperishable rights are guaranteed. When something is guaranteed, you remain carefree. Hand over all your responsibilities to the Father and you will be liberated from all worries. Hand over all your responsibilities. Meaning, how to hand over all responsibilities. Like we do in Seva. I'm not doing anything. Baba is getting done. Baba is getting done. So that we have to be in that consciousness always. then there will be no worry. Baba's getting it done. Hand over all your responsibilities to the Father and you will be liberated from all worries. Slogan: those who have big hearts and are generous hearted are the foundation of unity. Big hearts. Today's Abhyakt signal: renounce desire for regard or respect. They did not respect me. Today's Murli was not renounce everything. So renounce is not just physical, then it gets deeper, deeper, subtle. What is it that I want? How many types of desires create obstacles in being able to face anything? For as long as you have the desire to glorify your own name or feel that you are such and ask why no one sought your advice or why your opinion isn't valued, there will be obstacles in service. I am so. Why no one asked me? Why they did not accept my idea? When we do a program like this, a lot of this happens. Because everyone is enthusiastic, everyone will come up with good ideas. But then, like, why was my idea not taken? This will never work properly. They should have listened to what I was saying. All this is my. So Baba says, give your idea and then keep silent. Surrender. Be a master, give your idea, become a child. Become a child. Give your idea. Along with that, create a thought. Baba will use that what is the right. I may feel this is right, and I'm right when I'm feeling that this is right. But I don't know the bigger picture. I don't know the bigger picture. So we give our idea, and then after we say, Baba will choose the right one. Then we will not look at anyone else and say, they did not choose the right one. They did not. It is not they who choose anything. Who's choosing everything? Seva, Baba. So give the idea. Otherwise, sometimes when the idea is not accepted, next time we don't share only. We just keep quiet. I say, no point. Nobody listens to what I say. Then why should I say anything? This is lot of arrogance. Lot of arrogance. Why should I say? Anyone, nobody listened to me. Arrogance. Baba can use us and give that idea. But final idea, who selects? It is Baba's Seva, Baba's program, Baba's center, Baba. Therefore, renounce any desire for regard or respect and stabilize yourself in self-respect. And that respect will follow you like a shadow. If we remain in self-respect and we don't create waste thoughts for anybody, then respect will be there always with us. Right? Natural, easy. Okay, ji. Bab Shukriya. Shukriya. Om Shanti. Say anything for today's program?
शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें, किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें। दिन रात की ये सेवा हम याद करें, दिन रात की ये सेवा हम याद करें। किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें, दिन रात की ये सेवा हम याद करें। किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें। बेहद का प्यार आपने हमको है दिया, हीरा हमें बनाकर श्रृंगार है किया। श्रीमत से मन चमन को आवाज हम करें, किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें। दिन रात की ये सेवा हम याद करें, किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें। खींचते हमारे प्यार में अब तक भी आ रहे हो, रथ को संभालते हुए वादा निभा रहे हो। ऐसे ही प्यार पर जा निसार हम करें, किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें। दिन रात की ये सेवा हम याद करें, किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें। संगम युग में बाबा आकर के मिलते रहना, हमने है सोचा आपसा बन कर के ही है रहना। दिल की यही है आरज़ू, प्रभु साथ हम रहे, जिन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें, किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें। दिन रात की ये सेवा हम याद करें, दिन रात की ये सेवा हम याद करें, किन शब्दों में।
Panama streets. Can you tell them to place
This family is the foundation, no? Students who come first, they become the foundation of that family. And now the time has come that the family tree has to grow bigger and bigger. Very soon we'll buy a new center. How will we fit in this small architecture?
They start coming every day.
Huh? How many are not coming every day?
They have to buy alone.
Really? Where is everybody else every morning then?
They come in person on Sunday.
Why? Are you very far away? How far away? Vibration is better. Why are we not coming? Why are we not coming? Coming to Murli class is not about listening to Murli. It's about being in that vibration, creating that vibration also. And then when we create that vibration, more souls will come in that vibration. If we don't come, then there is no Murli class happening. We're sitting in one corner with laptop. And our journey will be very slow. Very slow. When we came into Gyan, only those who came daily to Murli class were called in Gyan. Everybody else will be, Sayogi, kabhi kabhi aaye. That is how it was. It's just that it has changed so much now. Earlier it was you come daily to Murli class, if not, acha, okay. Thursday, Sunday, okay. Fine. Not even called regular student. Regular because there's no concept of Zoom, no. So regular student only the one will come to class daily. And Murli was never given. If we don't have center in our place, in our city, then it is perfect. But if we have center and we don't come, in Bhakti we went to Mandir or we just did it on Zoom? Open Zoom and ring the bell, ting, apply the offer the flower. Do we do that? No, there's a whole energy of going to a temple, right? It's that whole energy and the experience of going to the temple. Same happens with Murli class. Sister, where do you stay? How far? हाँ कितना दूर रहते? Have you been a little too liberal with everybody? Have you been too liberal with everybody?
Ha sido muy permisivo con él, dejando que ellos hicieran cualquier cosa.
Because he's a very sweet soul, na? So he would have said, okay, fine, no problem, you come when you can.
स्पेनिश मुझे आता नहीं, इंग्लिश आता नहीं, इसलिए मैं हर रोज सूरत वरासा का क्लास बोली क्लास आता है वो हर रोज पढ़ा से
आप वो सुनो घर पे, आप वो सुनो पर फिर सेंटर पे आ जाओ उसके बाद.
स्पेनिश
Language in Spanish and brother.
नो स्पेनिश नो इंग्लिश बाबा रस लिया को
If you start coming, अगर आप start आना करोगे शुरू, तो एक कॉर्नर में हिंदी मुरली लिखेंगे. अभी कैसे रखा है ना परसों 3 languages में course. So how will it happen in 3 language? One will do in that room, one will do in that room, one will do in that corner. If you come, then more people come who do Hindi. If we sit, please try and understand. If you all don't come, then this will remain like this forever. This will remain like this forever. No one will come. In every center, what the first group does is how the center grows. आओ अकेले बैठकर यहाँ आप कान में ईयरफोन लगा के वो ही हिंदी मूवी सुनो चाहिए तो वही जो आप वहां से सुन रहे हैं आप YouTube पे सुनना है हिंदी सुनना है आप यहाँ आइए यहाँ बैठिए और कान में लगाकर हिंदी सुनिए लेकिन आप सेंटर की वाइब्रेशन में बैठिए भी और सेंटर की वाइब्रेशन बनाइए भी. Is that okay? एंड फिर बहुत जल्दी आपको देखकर 2 और आएंगे 4 और आएंगे और हिंदी मुरली चलेगी. हर सेंटर ऐसे ही शुरू होता है, लेकिन अगर जो पहले वाले होंगे, the ones who come initially, if they're not going to come, then why even have such a big house? Why do they need to stay here to do it on Zoom? Then he should go to the country where he's come from. Is it nice that someone has come here staying alone 7 days a week, waiting for us that we've come on Sunday? No, then he should go to his country and do it on Zoom. Everybody connect on Zoom. Zoom is biggest Maya. Biggest Maya. We don't come to Murli class to listen to Murli. We come to Murli class to be in the vibration of the center. It just fills us in like that. आना शुरू करें. सेवा समझे इसको कि I have to come to center for Hindi Murli class. I will be the one who will become instrument to start Hindi class.
દર બુધવારે મારે સેન્ટર પર જ નાઇટ હોય.
हम्म?
દર બુધવારે हर बुधवार को मैं सेंटर पर की नाइट रहती इंडिया में.
हाँ,
तो
फिर
यहाँ आकर मैं सुन
आप इंडिया से आए ना सेंटर पर, तो आप ये नहीं सोचते आपके यहाँ आने से यहाँ सेंटर बन जाएगा. नहीं,
सोचती हूँ.
फिर करते हैं ना आज से. आप यहाँ आएंगे और आपने जो भारत से सीखा है आप यहाँ क्रिएट करेंगे. ऐसे ही तो एनर्जी आती है जगह के अंदर. खाली मकान में क्या एनर्जी होगी? क्या एनर्जी होगी खाली मकान के अंदर? सिस्टर, हाउ फार? तो ये सारे 15 मिनट्स है. सिस्टर, ओहो, anybody lives in this big building and doesn't runs over here, that will be the next one. See, everyone is 15 minutes, 10 minutes. मत करो ऐसे. We have not even seen Brahmin life if we haven't come. We won't even say we've seen that life. The other day I was at the airport. I met one sister from Ahmedabad. She said, I came to the center 7 years back. Now I'm in Gyan since 4 years. I said, no, you are in Gyan since 7 years. She said, no, I was only coming Thursday, Sunday. I said, that is called being in Gyan. She said, nothing I understood for 3 years. I know my journey started only when I started coming day. And this is the experience of everyone who comes on Thursday, Sunday for years, years, years. Then one Raksha Bandhan intellect lock opens and they say, okay, from tomorrow I will start coming every day. And that's it. That's when the journey starts. So coming to the center is for our journey. Coming to the center is for creating the vibrations, and coming to the center is becoming instrument for so many more to come. ये नहीं सोचो भारत में सेंटर पर ऐसे था. ये सोचो वहां से जो सीखा है वो यहाँ बनाना है. बनाना नहीं बनाना. तो सोचो ना, बाबा ने मुझे भारत से यहाँ क्यों भेजा? और तो फिर सेवा तो कहाँ? फिर आओ, भोग बनाओ, सब कुछ एक भाई कैसे करेगा? कैसे करेगा? वहां माताएं सेवा करते हैं कि नहीं सेंटर के ऊपर?
तरह की हमारी
आपकी भंडारा की वहां ड्यूटी थी कि मतलब she said there I had the seva responsibility of the kitchen.
कितने साल पहले कितने साल
अच्छा, कितने साल पहले था?
5 साल से मैं यहाँ मेरी आना जाना होता है, इसलिए मैं मधुबन से भी दूर हो गई, सेंटर से भी दूर.
देखा, रोना आया ना. कल से सेंटर आना शुरू हो जाओ, सारा रोना गायब हो जाएगा. सेंटर की जिम्मेवारी संभालो. आओ, भाई को बोलो, बताओ मुझको और क्या करना है. जब बाबा टच करेगा ना तो लैंग्वेज कोई बैरियर नहीं होगी. कोई बैरियर नहीं होगी. ठीक है.
3-4 बार मैं मधुबन जाती हूँ. पापा को बोला, बाप यहाँ को लेकर से.
हाँ, तो बाबा से भी नाराज. बाबा मुझे यहाँ क्यों लेकर आए? ये भूल गए कि बाबा मुझे यहाँ क्यों लेकर आए. कल देखा कितने सारे भारतवासी थे उस हॉल के अंदर? थे या नहीं थे? बहन, थे या नहीं थे? तो फिर उनकी सेवा कौन करेगा? आज देखो मंदिर में कितनी सारी माताएं आएंगी, कौन उनकी सेवा करेगा? ये नहीं बोलो बाबा मुझे क्यों भेजा. बाबा मुझे इसलिए भेजा. वहां तो मैं सिर्फ सेंटर की एक माता थी, यहाँ तो मुझे सेंटर संभालने की सेवा करनी. नहीं, देयर इज ऑलवेज अ रीजन. हमेशा एक कारण होता है हम क्यों आए हैं यहाँ. बाबा ने, ये भाई तो दूसरे देश में थे ना, वहां से उठाकर बाबा ने यहाँ बेच दिया। अकेला बैठा है भाई, लेकिन खुश चेहरा देखो, हैप्पी हैप्पी, क्योंकि उनको पता है कि बाबा ने मुझे जहां भेजा है कारण के लिए भेजा है, और वो पेशेंस से रह रहे हैं कि वो कारण होगा, ये सेंटर भरेगा, सारे बाबा के बच्चे आएंगे, पूरा निश्चय है।
मनसा से करती हूँ यार। जब यहाँ आई वहां से मेरी मनसा सेवा हर रोज
थोड़ा साथ में कर्मणा भी कर लेते ना, तो यहाँ आके करना पड़ेगा ना।
तो
नहीं, रोज का, अभी आज का आपका चार्ट बना के जाने वाले हैं हम, एक हफ्ता यहाँ क्या सेवा करेंगे। नो, नहीं, when seriously, she's also being in pain because of that. Yeah. तो दीदी आज आपका पूरा चार्ट बनाएंगे कि आप आओगे, आप ये सेवा करोगे, सुबह आप आओगे, आप मुरली क्लास की सेटिंग करोगे, सब कुछ आप करोगे कल से। इतनी सेवा देंगे कि आपको टाइम नहीं मिलेगा फिर उसके बाद, फिर आप बताना।
पाठशाला में हम मुरली क्लास कराने के लिए भी हमारा सभी माताओं का
टर्न होता था, एग्जैक्टली।
इसलिए तो यहाँ
आपको टीचर बाबा बनाएंगे।
See, she will come, one more will come. Together, two of them will start sitting and reading. आप ये सोच कर नहीं आएंगे हिंदी नहीं होती, दूसरे नहीं आएंगे हिंदी नहीं होती, तीसरा नहीं आएगा हिंदी नहीं होती, तो कभी होगी ही नहीं। ये जीवन रोने के लिए थोड़ी है। आज तक मैं ड्रॉ हर चार्ट, इतनी सेवा देंगे ना आपको, घर जाने को टाइम नहीं मिलेगा इसके बाद आपको। बाबा के घर में तो हमें ऑफर करना होता है, बाबा आप बोलो क्या करना है मुझे।
दीदी ने बोला कि आप सेवा के लिए जा रहे हैं समझ में रखो।
हाँ, फिर रखा नहीं ना आपने, हाँ है ना, बस आज से बोलो, आज से बाबा मुझे निमित्त बनना है इस सेंटर पर हिंदी क्लास शुरू करनी है। ठीक है, आप आएंगे, आप सिर्फ एक सेवा कीजिए कि आप रोज मुरली कीजिए।
अच्छा
दिख रहा है वो तो चेहरे पे, लेकिन फिर सेंटर तो बहुत प्यारा है ये, आप नहीं आ रहे हो ना।
का राइड भी अरेंज हो
आज से करें, हम रोज आएंगे, करें हम, करो तो फिर गुलाब जामुन खिलाएं, जल्दी बोलो। करें, आज से हम रोज आएंगे, 3 महीना करके देखते हैं, इतना कर, मैं 3 महीना रोज आएंगे, फिर देखेंगे क्या होता है मैजिक। बाबा पे निश्चित।
का फोन है, ये सेवा है आप बोलो।
हाँ,
मैं आती हूँ, अभी आती हूँ।
किसका फोन आया?
बहन जी का
हाँ
इंडिया में
हाँ
फोन आए कि आप क्या कर रहे हो,
हाँ।
तो હું ઓફર કરું કે તમારે શું કામ છે મને કેવું હું આવું છું।
मतलब इंडिया तक जाने के लिए रेडी हो।
यहाँ सेवा
यहाँ बहुत सेवा है, भारत में तो बहुत हैंड्स है सेवा करने के लिए, यहाँ कितने थोड़े हैंड्स है। यहाँ तो एक एक हैंड को भारत के 10 हैंड जितनी सेवा करनी चाहिए।
ऑलराउंडर बाबा ने बनाया है,
तो ऑलराउंडर बनाया है।
आज का पाठ पक्का कराया।
आज करे थोड़ा, हाँ जी करे एक बार, आज आज करे हाँ जी, हाँ जी का पाठ बाबा ने पक्का कराया ना, आज हाँ जी करेंगे आप।
हाँ जी,
चलो डन हो गया पक्का। किस बात का हाँ जी किया?
सभी प्रकार की सेवा के लिए हाँ जी।
पहले आप हाँ जी करो कि मैं रोज सेंटर आऊंगी, ये पक्का करो पहले, उसमें सभी प्रकार की सेवा आ जाएगी।
मुझे लैंग्वेज नहीं आ रही और इसलिए थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो जाता, नहीं तो मैं अकेले अकेले चली जाती हूँ।
आप यहाँ तक अकेले आ जाएंगे, कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है यहाँ पे आने में आपको सेंटर पर?
मैं कभी भी अकेले नहीं आई हूँ।
ड्राइव करते हो आप?
कोई और आता है आपके साथ? कौन आता है?
लड़का आता है,
किधर है वो अभी?
घर गई।
छोड़ के चला गया। हाँ, तो साधन अपने आप मिलेंगे। आज से आप रोज सेंटर आएंगे।
सेंटर के बिना मुझे चैन नहीं पड़ती।
तो संकल्प कर, તમે સંકલ્પ કરો કે કોઈ
सेंटर तो है ना। हाँ, सेंटर तो
हाँ
है।
कोई भी रखने आए ऐसा संकल्प कीजिए।
बहन दादी जानकी गई लंदन, उनको तो इंग्लिश नहीं आती थी, नहीं आती थी ना। और जब वो आते थे और वो आए ना सेंटर पर, वो जो छोटा सा सेंटर था, तो दादी बताती है कोई नहीं आता था सुनने के लिए। तो दादी बोलती है कारपेट था सिर्फ सामने, और मैं बैठ जाती थी, और वो जो कारपेट पे फूल होते हैं ना, उनको देखती थी और उनको ज्ञान सुनाती थी। अगर उस दिन दादी जानकी घर चली गई होती वापस भारत, तो आज विश्व में कहीं सेंटर नहीं होता। वो बैठी रही उस कारपेट पे फूलों को ज्ञान सुनाते हुए, और उस दृढ़ता से आज विश्व में सारे सेंटर है। आप सिर्फ आकर बैठ जाओ, ये सेंटर भर जाएगा, ये सेंटर भर जाएगा। आप सिर्फ आकर बैठ जाओ इधर बस।
सही मर्ज करती है।
हाँ तो इधर बैठ के मर्ज करना, वहां पर बैठ के नहीं मर्ज करना। आज से डन ना, अभी हम इसको डिस्कस नहीं। और देखो आपका गुलाब जामुन भी आ गया है, और ये भी आ गया गुलाब जामुन। अब तो बाबा ने भेजा है आपके लिए, बताओ। आओ 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 आओ, जल्दी 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 जल्दी। एवरीबडी क्रिएट अ ब्लेसिंग नाउ, ठीक है बहन? बाबा का गुलाब जामुन, सबकी दुआएं, ठीक है? और आज से रोना क्या? बाबा का सेंटर है। रोना तब आए जब सेंटर ही ना हो अपने शहर में। सेंटर है और इतनी सेवा है। आप यहाँ आओ, सामने बैठो, सुनो, सामने बैठो, ईयरफोन लगाओ और हिंदी मुरली यूट्यूब से सुनो, लेकिन यहाँ बैठकर सुनो।
सेंटर का वाइब्रेशन और घर का वाइब्रेशन में जमीन आसमान का फर्क है।
एग्जैक्टली, वही तो बात है। और फिर आप आएंगे तो वाइब्रेशन बनेगा भी तो, है ना? कौन कौन और गुलाब जामुन खाने को रेडी है? See, you also understand Hindi, right?
That's
What? Her was personal. We can't give everybody all that, no? What she has decided to do, she will come daily to Murli class and she will sit here. Brother will sit here reading Murli, but she will put earphone and listen to Hindi along with it. Right? Hai? Done hai? And after that, she will stay and do whatever seva is needed for the day. समझ आ गया क्या बोला मैंने? नहीं समझ आया? So cute. आप रोज आएंगे, सामने स्टूडेंट बनकर बैठेंगे, कान में ईयरफोन लगा के हिंदी की मुरली सुनेंगे, और उसके बाद जो सेवा होगी वो करेंगे और फिर जाएंगे वापस। ठीक है? ऐसा करेंगे ना? सबने ताली बजा दी है?
हर रोज से
हर रोज आना है।
हर रोज ही आ पाऊंगी,
क्यों?
वो जा रही
तो
बेटे का नाश्ता और
ये
ऐसा
सब बहाने नहीं बनाने इस टाइम पर खुद के। आप नाश्ता सुबह नहीं, आप नाश्ता सुबह बना के आओ, हम बाद में बात करेंगे। पर आपको सेंटर संभालना है, बहाने नहीं करने। फिर नहीं बोलो बाबा ने सेंटर नहीं दिया, मैं बहाने कर नथिंग। हम बाद में देखेंगे नाश्ता कैसे बनाने। एक बच्चे का नाश्ता बनाने में क्या टाइम लगता है? कुछ भी नहीं। हम आएंगे, बाद में बात करेंगे। शी विल कम डेली। आप क्या करेंगे? We are not creating a center. A center is not a house. A center is permission from home. Nobody gets in the beginning. Everybody comes, has their little fights, and then the journey starts. And when you start coming, then the journey of the rest of the family will start. If you sit at home, neither your journey will move forward nor their journey will move forward. This is the story of every soul. Every soul goes through that. Whenever somebody will start something new, family will have few issues about it. That's okay. They're right. But we have to continue. And when you do it, your sthiti will go like this. That energy will go home. They will come into that. That's 100%. It is the experience of millions. So it never goes wrong. Never goes wrong. But if one person feels scared and they sit at home, they don't move forward, family never comes into game. Create himmat ka ek sankalp and then do it. Nothing. People have been shouted at, beaten, everything, and they came to Murti class. So many sisters who are surrendered today, they did not get permission from home. How much they go through for that? But why did they go through so much? So that they can open a center for you and me to come.
But if you come for Murli and then we have a class at home, that's also not good.
This class at home will be better already. When we come for Murli class, don't worry. You have faith. Just have that faith. This is what Baba says. You have not understood me. When we understand him, we don't fear anything. We don't fear anything. And that understanding only comes by coming to the center, then by experimenting, then having the courage, then to get miracle experiences. Miracle experiences. And the more miracle we experience, the more we fall in love with Baba. But if we don't take that one step of courage, no experience, no miracle, journey is 1, 2, 3, and 4. What do we want to do?
I can try coming, but I don't have the time. Will be 6 a.m. because 5:30 to 7:30 we attend to kids. You saw my daughter and son. So it's their lunch. We have to pack, drop them to school. So 5:30 to 7:30. Yeah.
5:30 to 6 to 7, it is Murli. 7:10 to you'll reach home.
It's at 7:30 and Panama is full of traffic. So we leave home at 7 to drop them.
Oh.
Me and my husband, we share. Then, like in the morning, I have to pack their lunches, snacks.
Hmm.
So 5:30 to 7, it's like 7:30 by the time like everything.
You're ready to come now? We'll see what to do with the time. You're ready to come to Murli class? Ben, what is your timing? Huh. You are ready to come? Just give that answer. Ready to come? We'll see what to do. Anybody else ready to come? Benji, where were you?
Here,
You're here on the weekend. Do you come for Murli class that time on the weekend? On Sunday. Why Sunday? You're here on the weekend and Saturday, Sunday.
Every week I come and
You start coming on Friday for that. We have to build the center. This core group will get all the blessings when this center grows. Because you will become instrument. So it's your courage which will grow this family. There's no point not doing that and saying, oh, everybody in Panama should get Baba's message. What will everybody do with the message? Sit at home. It's not going to do anything. So lot of responsibilities on this core group. He has left his country and come here. Are we ready to leave our home for 1 hour and come here? Then the magic will happen. Okay? Done? Sister, are you able to come more often? You come every day? Oh, very good. Very good. You're coming every day?
husband is sick. Yo estaba viniendo todos los días,
I used to come and
tuve problemas familiares y por eso me ausenté.
so that
Pero ya nuevamente estoy acá y prometo.
again
I will. Yes.
her husband was
Baba says, if there is a problem, come even more. Why? Because to take care of that problem, we need more power. We need more energy. So just fit in that half an hour, 45 minutes somewhere and come. That strength you will get and the vibrations will help you to take care over there.
Mi, mi ausencia también fue porque tuve que viajar a Venezuela
I also had to go back to my regional council.
y los planes eran venir por 15 días, pero tuve que quedarme 2 meses.
I was supposed to go only 15 days, but I had to stay 2 months there.
But now you're back, right? Now you're back. So now, gently, let's start all over again. Perfect.
मैं यहाँ नहीं रहता
Por ahora
से संटियागो रहता हूँ
Acha.
300 किलोमीटर है सेटलमेंट है मैंने बात किया है 2 years मेरे को संकल्प है कि उधर एक सेंटर खोलूं
Very. तब तक यहाँ जितना हो सके आ जाना संडे को.
नहीं जब भी मैं आऊंगा तो मैंने एक संकल्प किया है सेंटर पे 15-20 मिनट में आऊँ
Sir, बहुत बड़ी. That is very important. तभी तो सेंटर बन.
मैं नहीं आता
Right,
इधर
exactly.
मैंने चल रहा है इधर बिजनेस करने का सोच रहा हूँ
Very good.
वीकेंड
Very good.
एक दिन संडे में को आऊंगा तो आधा घंटा 1 घंटा बाबा
जब
का
आप सेंटर पे आके बैठेंगे तब आपके अंदर शक्ति आएगी सेंटर खोलने की, है ना? हमने खुद सेंटर नहीं एक्सपीरियंस किया होगा तो हम सेंटर नहीं खोल सके. ओके जी, सिस्टर, आर यू एबल टू कम?
Todos los días. Yo no vengo todos los días porque yo vivo un poco distante,
I
pero
far,
siempre estoy apoyándote.
but I'm always supporting.
Voy a hacer el esfuerzo de venir todos los días, pero
I'll make the effort.
pero también
Very good.
la Murli, si se maneja, tiene que ser un y, porque o sea, uno se entiende. Porque no se puede extender.
But we need the Murli to not extend too much. Because I
Of
have
course.
some community.
Of course, definitely. That is there. Very good. बढ़िया. ओम शांति. हाँ जी माता जी, आ जाओ. हाँ, आई हूँ. माता जी, आप सेंटर के सबसे नजदीक रहते हैं, है ना? आप सेंटर के सबसे नजदीक रहते हैं. थोड़ा नीचे उतर के आ जाया करो. आप आते हैं? बहुत बार आते हैं. हाँ. But if it starts happening daily, will you come more often? Let's do that. देखा बहन, एक आएगा दूसरा आएगा तीसरा, ऐसे. कोई नहीं आएगा तो कोई नहीं आता. Why will she come? She has to only come down, but she doesn't come because there's nobody here. This is how it happens. Just हो जाएगा.
Morning 6 to 7 like that. Saturday evening, I log in on Zoom, New Jersey. And
You log in again in the evening, New Jersey, no problem. But morning, let's come to the center. Yeah, but let's come into the center vibe. Okay, Chak? Thank you. Shukriya.
First of all, just to
I think I'm going to take this. And we will take
just to say thank you to
It's not working. This my hand. This my hand. Hold this. This is for
Okay. So this is just to say thank you to Shivani. So you are with many souls from many different countries. Colombia, I saw Peru. I saw which other countries there. I saw a few countries there, so they are very happy. So I had almost 200 people. So, and also some souls from Jersey. So there were lots of benefits. So now we close the rooms. You could just say, take leave from them. Om Shant, so we can close in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.